Hey guys, I'm coming to you again from one of our beautiful Young Life properties called Windy Gap in North Carolina. Look at the scenery. Look at these things. They just grow in the wild and they get humongous. Look at that. As big as my head. They're beautiful. Anyway, so all right, what we read this week, we read more of Isaiah. Our focus verses for today are Isaiah 43, 1 through 3. So I'm going to read them to you. But now, O Jacob, listen to the Lord who created you. O Israel, the one who formed you says, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. God says that to you too. When you go through, hello butterfly. There's so many butterflies. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you, for I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. Why I want to focus on this is something that God brought to my attention today. I'm one of 5 people who are sharing my story of how I came to know Jesus here at camp. And he reminded me that when we become believers, it's not a get out of pain free card. It's not like we become believers so that we can not ever have to experience anything difficult. Everybody experiences really hard things, traumatic things. We experience death and divorce and all kinds of things. And so as believers, we're not saved from those things all the time. Sometimes God saves us through those things. You'll notice here it says, when you go through deep waters, when you go through rivers of difficulty, when you walk through the fire of oppression. When, not if. But the cool thing is that the promise is that when we go through those things, God is with us. We won't drown in the rivers of difficulty. We won't be burned up or completely consumed by the fire of oppression. God delivers us. He rescues us. He upholds us. He strengthens us through those things. Also, I want to read Isaiah 46, 3 through 4 because it's such a great promise from the Lord. It says, listen to me, descendants of Jacob, all you who remain in Israel. I have cared for you since you were born. God has cared for us since the moment we were born. Remember in Psalm 139, it says that he planned us and he put us in our mother's womb. He knitted us together. So even from then, he's been caring for us. Yes, I carried you before you were born. I will be your God throughout your lifetime until your hair is white with age. Love it. I made you and I will care for you. I will carry you along and save you. I mean, think about it. If God sent his one and only son to the cross to die for us, why would he not care for us for the rest of our lives? That's a huge investment, so he's going to continue with that. So as we're going through these hard times, God is with us, and he's strengthening us, and he's caring for us, and he's laying out the path for us to walk, and he's guiding us and helping us. And my favorite thing that we read this week, just because I've gone through my own hard times, was Isaiah 45, 3. And it says, let me find it, 45:3. And I will give you treasures hidden in the darkness, secret riches. Some things, the deep things of God, some of those things can only be found in the darkness. And when we enter into that darkness, that's where some of the riches are. The deep, rich, life-giving truths that are so hard to learn, but are so nourishing to our souls and so nourishing to our relationships with Christ. A lot of times they're just found in those dark places. And thank God we don't just have to enter into those all by ourselves. God walks with us through those. And so he has our pain. We will have pain. He will see us through it. And then he will give us treasures. We gotta hold on. We gotta trust him. Romans 8:28 says, God causes all things to work for good for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So if you are walking with Christ, no matter what you go through, no matter how hard it is, God is there. God will help you and he will bring good out of it. It's never for nothing. So we hold on, we trust, we wait, and we hope. Isaiah 40, this is what I'm ending on, Isaiah 40, 30 through 31. Even youths become weak and tired, and young men will fall in exhaustion. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. When we hold on to God in those really tough times, he strengthens us. He gives us new strength, and he teaches us new lessons, and he gives us a deeper, richer faith. So my encouragement to you today is to hold on and be patient. God is doing something. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you on Monday. Bye.